Hello friends, welcome you all to this topic constitutional bodies. So in this video we are going to talk about the next constitutional body, which is the National Commission for ST. So in the previous video we talked about the SC, National Commission for SC. If you have not watched that video, please watch and come here because there are many references to that video. So we will talk about the evolution, establishment, functions and the powers of this National Commission for ST. Okay. With respect to evolution, I have talked in the National Commission for SC video. The same evolution is applies here also. So we all know in 2004, the National Commission for SC and ST bifurcated into two. Okay, National Commission for SC with Article 338 and National Commission for ST with Article 338A. Okay, so that is the thing. And the problems of why there is a bifurcation needed, because later on the government understood that the problems of SC and ST are different. Okay, their problems was different and they thought there is a need for bifurcation and a separate commission for SC and separate commission for ST is needed. That is the reason why there was separate commissions for both. Okay, in 1999 there was a separate ministry, tribal ministry was formed, and later on 338A gave rise to the National Commission for ST. Okay, so that is about the evolution. And about the establishment of the composition, same like National Commission for SC, in National Commission for ST also there is a chairperson, vice chairperson and 3 other members. All these members are appointed by the president and the condition of service was also determined by the president. Okay, that is about the composition. Next, about the functions. The same functions what we talked for SC applies to the ST also. Okay. So what is the function? Primarily to safeguard the rights and duties of the ST. Okay, if there is any grievance or any complaints raised by the ST community, this National Commission will hear that and it will solve the dispute. Okay, that is important thing. And it also the government has to consult the state government or central government has to consult this commission if they are promoting any welfare schemes, or if they wanted to modify any acts or modify any policies or schemes with respect to ST, the government has to consult the commission. That is the function. With respect to that function, there is some added functions for the STs, exclusively for National for STs. That function will look into it. Okay. The first commission is conferring the ownership of minor forest products. Okay. So this conferring the ownership of minor forest products rests with this commission. Okay. So this commission has the privilege of conferring the ownership to the tribal people. Okay, that is an important function. And next is the safeguarding the rights of tribal communities. Okay, there are specific rights for these tribal communities. To safeguard that rights is the prime focus or the prime function of this commission for STs. Next is the measure for development. Okay, this commission is entitled to take the to formulate any schemes, any educational schemes, any promotional schemes to for the development of the tribals. Okay, that is also one of the function. And improve the efficacy. Okay, let us say these tribal peoples are mostly found in the forest. Okay, we all know mostly found in the forest. So if government wants to put a land, or if they want to lay a railway track, then the forest has to be cleared. Okay, so when this forest is cleared, then the people living there should be rehabilitation work for that people. They have to be shifted somewhere, and that rehabilitation. So that rehabilitation has to be in full efficacy and it should be improved by this commission. That also resting with this commission. Next, elicit maximum cooperation. Okay, though the cooperation of the tribal is very much needed for the promotion of this country, because with the cooperation of the tribals only you can plan for afforestation. Okay, so this cooperation is very much important. To elicit the cooperation, it is the function of this commission. Okay, next is eliminating shifting cultivation. What is shifting cultivation? It is that, what to say, a land is there, they will clear the land, temporarily they will cultivate there and they will move to the next land, they will burn this land. Okay, so to eliminate this shifting cultivation is very dangerous for environment, and I hope you could have studied about the shifting cultivation geography as well as environment lessons, and about the harmful impact of the shifting cultivation. Okay, so to minimize this shifting cultivation, because the shifting cultivation is mostly prevalent in the ST communities, so to eliminate this shifting cultivation is also a prime focus of this commission for ST. So that is about the extra functions of this National Commission for ST. So we have finished the functions, and about the powers, same what I have told for National Commission for ST, the same function applies here. while investigating any matters related to ST or while inquiring into any complaints, National Commission for ST has all the rights of a civil court. What doesn't mean all the rights? When it is investigating, it can enforce, it can summon, it can ask for reproduction, it can ask for reproduce of any product or any document, or it can re-question any judgment of a court. Okay, that is the powers of civil court that is being given to this National Commission for ST. So with that, I am closing this chapter. Both the National Commission for SC and ST are same only. There is some difference. That difference I have stated out here. This is the extra functions carried out by this ST. Don't forget, the National Commission for ST, National Commission for SC has extra function. What is that function? Safeguarding of the rights of the Anglo-Indian community. Okay, that is the extra function of National Commission for SC. The OBC was also present in the National Commission for SC function, but that was taken out by 102nd Amendment. The next we will study about the National Commission for OBC.